Dealing with Donald Trump or inventing a distraction. Hi, Brian Lilley here from the Toronto Sun in Ottawa. And Mark Carney has suspended his campaign. He's going to be over there in the Parliament buildings today in his role as Prime Minister. He never stopped being Prime Minister once you're sworn in. Like this distinction that people make on the campaign trail, utter garbage. Whether we're talking about Doug Ford during the Ontario campaign, Mark Carney now, you're the Prime Minister or you're the Premier until you're not, meaning someone else is sworn in, and an election campaign doesn't change that. But Carney has said he's suspending his campaign to return to Ottawa to deal with Trump and the tariffs. Why? What's happening? I'll tell you what, absolutely nothing. But Mark Carney's not having a good time on the campaign trail. He's been dogged with questions about his taxes, tax dodging, setting up offshore accounts in Bermuda for Brookfield Asset Management. And he's been dogged by questions about China. And he doesn't like being asked tough questions. The Globe and Mail had a story on how Carney had met with a group of people, an organization that is seen as a proxy group, a front for the dictators in Beijing, Chinese-Canadian group in Toronto. And the Globe just said, look, he met with these guys, and that's of interest. It wasn't even the main focus of their story. But a young woman working for the Globe goes and asks Carney about this, and he is savagely dismissive of her and gets really angry. Watch.
You can't believe everything you read in the Globe and Mail. So in your question, and I guess in the article in question, you said I had a meeting with whatever your term was, Beijing group. I've never heard of this group, okay? Never heard of this group. Certainly didn't have a set-up meeting with this group. Full stop. So check your sources before you write things like that.
Well, it turns out that he did meet with these people. There's photos. There was a statement. And not just a grip and grin. I can understand a grip and grin. I'm here at the Canada Strong and Free Networking Conference. Lots of people coming up to me and asking for photos. I don't know them all. I don't do a CSIS background check, and neither do or should politicians. But there's not just individual photos with several of these guys. There's a group photo. Okay, at that point, when you've gone to see these people, you might be asking who they are. Carney is very testy about China. He has been, we found out that China is backing his campaign, that the Chinese government is interfering to make Mark Carney look like the preferred choice, just like they did in the Liberal leadership. They're doing it in the federal election now, promoting him. And he's meeting with Chinese front groups. These are valid questions to ask, but he doesn't want them asked, and he doesn't want to answer them. Just like on his investments, or, as I've been asking this week, which country does he pay his taxes in? They didn't give a clear answer on that. They just said he followed the rules. Mark Carney is a completely unvetted candidate who doesn't hold up to pressure. This, coming back to Ottawa, simply a distraction, simply a chance to say it's better for him not to be on the road meeting people, and it's better for him just to be seen on camera acting like he's Prime Minister. If he does that, his poll numbers stay good, maybe they go up. If he's answering questions and people are hearing him, those numbers are going to go down. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below, share this on social media, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.